Asetek products as good as people say? Find out right here, right now. Greetings Romy, you're watching WromWrom, the channel sharing the joy of sim racing. Today we're once again reviewing a sim racing product that could interest you. Thanks to all those who come here often, especially those who subscribe, and even more, our patrons. My name is Serta and I will be your host for this video. Asetek is a company that has fascinated us since they first appeared on the market. Clever decisions, meaningful development of their products and product lines, and extremely friendly communications have always made us partial to this company from Denmark. We were therefore excited when they offered us some of their products for testing and jumped at the opportunity to do so. As always, we're going to show you the good, the bad, and the interesting of it, starting with the La Prima button box and wheelbase. The La Prima line is for now the lowest priced line of Asetek products, at least until Asetek release their Initium line, see the link up there. Asetek thankfully sent us a La Prima base together with the La Prima Formula button box and the Formula LMP handles for testing. Setting up the wheelbase was very easy. It has 4 points at the bottom that allow very good fixation to the rig, and the base did move a bit during my tests, even if it weighs about 8.5 kilograms. Also, affixing the on-off button was almost as easy, even if I had to rummage a bit in my collection of nuts and bolts to find the right ones. Of course, connecting the cables was easy, especially as they lock in nicely, and included in the box for the base are main plugs for the EU, UK and US. The wheelbase was easily recognized by Windows and the Asetek software alike, no worries here. Setting up the button box, on the other hand, was a little bit messier. The handles have a very specific position where they fit into the button box, so it was a bit fiddly, but nothing to lose any sleep about. What I don't understand is the design decision to have the bolts to affix the shifter paddles to the button box so near to the magnet that the Allen key stuck to the magnet 2 times out of 3. More fiddling and a bit of swearing later, I had them where I wanted them. Granted, Asetek recommend putting a finger on the magnets to avoid this happening, but the magnet is strong enough or my fingers too thin that this kept happening anyway. This design decision is strange as Asetek normally have excellent technical and product design. The button box has 3 different places for the paddles, which is nice and something not many other companies offer. Also, be aware Asetek delivers no stickers with the button box. If you want Asetek stickers, you have to buy them separately, which on the other hand leaves you with the freedom to choose any sticker collection in any style you want, or design your own stickers if you feel like it. Also, and strangely, the QR code to download the product manual could not be read by my mobile devices, but it could be read by Ike, so hey, seems to be a me problem. It baffles me as my QR reader has always been on point, but Ike's the proof this may happen only in very specific situations. The QR sends you to their general knowledge base and not to a specific manual anyway. We suppose it's so they just have to print one QR a gazillion times and not thousands for every product, but it's disappointing. While it's easy to find your way through the knowledge base to the manual you need, it still is a small disappointment. Of course, the button box clicks into the quick release of the base with no issues, and the box is recognized immediately by the Asetek software, ready to be used. In there you can choose different configurations of the LEDs or even choose the LEDs to be controlled by SimHub, once again showing Asetek's flexibility towards their customers. The button box and handle combination is sturdy and unfazed by any maneuvers. The rotaries are so big you cannot miss them. Most buttons and rotaries are easily reachable even during a race, so you can put everything you need often within reach of your fingers. I was surprised how strong the torque of the base is, but what it has in torque, in my opinion, it lacks in finesse, at least compared to my everyday wheelbase, the SimoCube Sport. Of course, the SimoCube is €500 more than the La Prima, and the SimoCube has higher torque and therefore finer DD feeling, because the torque number is not only a function of motor strength but also a function of how fine the details are. Part of the issue I had with it may be that the Asetek software only delivers two very general configurations for the wheelbase as opposed to the Simocube, which delivers many more and which configurations are expanded by a large amount of community contributions. So you can not only choose one that is good for the sim you want to use, but you can choose between different ones for your favorite sim. Now, I'm not saying the Asetek La Prima wheelbase is bad, because it isn't. It delivers good DD feeling at a reasonable price, and is a good entry into the world of DD and the world of Asetek, which has a lot to offer and is very well thought out. And it's quite possible Asetek's higher priced wheelbases are better in that regard. I would recommend Asetek to offer a community place where users can share their profiles for the wheelbase, much like Simocube do, as I'm sure many clever sim racers have found good solutions to drive most any car, on most any track, on most any sim, because we sim racers are made that way. Using Asetek's ecosystem is all in all quite easy. The products are recognized immediately by Windows and by the Asetek software, and the ways to set up the force feedback of the wheelbase are very diverse. And setting up the products is quite easy, even if it could be made easier, changing a couple of design decisions. If you like what you see, how about supporting us? A like and a comment to tell the almighty algorithm we are worth watching are a good start. Subscribing is even better, and what really helps us grow is you becoming a patron, as YouTube's income is tiny for us sim racing channels. Patrons get access to exclusive content and are involved in our decision. Help us grow with your support, help us keep spreading the joy of sim racing. Become a patron today. I like the idea to separate the button boxes from the handles very much, allowing for easily customizable combinations and incredibly easy way for drivers to get the handles or rims they want with the button boxes they prefer or find most suitable for their needs. I'm of two minds about the lack of stickers, but seeing as the market offers a lot of stickers you can choose from, 3 of them by Asetek Sim Sports themselves, I'm not too miffed about it. And while I've driven wheelbases with better force feedback, for the price of the La Prima wheelbase, it offers great quality. All that said, for the under €1,000 USD, not including taxes and transport and whatnot of this combination, you get a great wheelbase you can even upgrade and a direct drive system you will have lots of fun with. A quick calculation on a napkin, so to speak, says you'd pay a bit under €1,160 or USD, including taxes and transport. I specifically liked that you can build your own wheel with different button boxes and handles, and judging by how easy it was for me to attach the handles, your path may very well be to buy your preferred button box and a bunch of handles and change the handles on a whim. I gather it doesn't take longer than 30 minutes to do so. For that price, the Asetek La Prima system offers good quality, excellent flexibility with good options and a fantastic entry point into the world of DD racing. Their competitors should be wary of them entering the segment of budget wheel systems, because we're sure they're gonna crack that nut open as well.